All right, things getting really busy in the tropics. We'll get to that in a second, but first things first, we want to show you our Rubenstein live cam here. Looks like a little bit more traffic here on a Friday night on Pine Island Road. Some folks having a good time out in the Cape and all across Southwest Florida, maybe out and about this evening. Of course, we had some storms earlier today. Things have quietened down for the time being, but we do expect chances for rain to ramp up here this weekend, particularly tomorrow, as we have a new tropical depression that is formed just off the Florida East Coast. You can see there it is right there. This is 19. Intermediate advisory 8 o'clock, wind still at 35, so it has not intensified yet. We've got some indications, though, that the pressure is trying to drop in it, meaning the storm may be trying to organize before it moves onshore later on tonight. But you can see there's the forecast cone. It'll stay a depression as it moves across the area, so it is not necessarily going to follow this line, but it could be anywhere within this cone here throughout the day tomorrow, so it could be this far north, it could be this far south. I do think, though, it has a better chance of becoming a stronger system the farther south it gets, because once it gets out over the Gulf, a farther south track will put it over water longer. It's going to have more real estate to get itself going. We'll have some gusty winds with it as it moves through, and also, really more importantly, I think we're going to have a better chance for some heavier rainfall. We've already received quite a bit of rain in some areas throughout the week with some of those afternoon storms, and any additional rain is going to cause problems. So there's a flood watch in effect through tomorrow into Sunday morning for that potential for heavy rainfall. Periods of heavy rain. It will not rain the entire time this weekend. It looks like tomorrow, the second half of the day, will be wet, possibly some rain lasting into tomorrow night, and on Sunday we'll have some scattered showers and storms around. Winds will be gusty at times, 20, 30 miles an hour. That's about the most I can expect out of any of these storms as they move on through. And with that flood risk there, because the ground is saturated in some spots, that could cause some flash flooding and some street flooding in some areas. So again, don't drive into areas where water covers the roadway. That is one of the biggest issues that tends to happen with flash flooding. Get folks trying to drive through the water because they need to get where they need to go, and they misjudge the depth of the water. Don't do that. It looks like, again, that tornado threat is going to be there too, with wind shear on the north and east side of the circulation. You may need to make some outside adjustments to your plans, maybe bring them inside briefly, but it looks like the rain chances, though, will be ramping up into the day tomorrow. You can see there's a circulation there leaving the Bahamas. It should make landfall later on tonight, Miami-Dade County. It looks like it's going more west-northwest here, so if you kind of extrapolate that, should take it through southern Collier and then eventually offshore by tomorrow afternoon. But notice most of the rain, though, is on the north and east side, so we're going to be dealing with this as it wraps around, even once it gets out into the Gulf. Temperatures are in the 70s and 80s now. It looks like it's going to be a sticky night across the area with temperatures into the mid to upper 70s, with showers and storms in the forecast beginning late tomorrow morning and continuing into the afternoon. You can see that we still have wet weather all across the area throughout the day tomorrow, but then by the time it looks like we head towards, I think we get into Sunday, I think we'll start to get more spotty activity as predictor shows. Tomorrow morning, notice a few spotty showers, then a better chance for rain tomorrow, some gusty winds. Those chances will continue tomorrow night and into Sunday as well. Any one of these storms at any period of time could produce easily, within an hour, 2 to 3 inches of rainfall, and that's why that flood threat is there. We'll be watching it throughout the weekend. Temperatures into the 80s for the weekend with more cloud cover and extra chances for showers and storms, and then back to afternoon storms here with more sunshine next week.
Tonight, the folks at Florida Power and Light reminding